I feel like I'm a little flushed and I don't know why. At least my hair looks good. Hi, hello you guys, welcome back. I'm sitting down in today's video playing with some products that I love, sharing some newer or more recent finds that I've gotten in, and just doing a glowy summer makeup look. I hope you guys are excited, ready to get comfy, hang out with me through a chit-chatty get ready with me. I would say grab a beverage. I have two. I have a fresh coffee and then I have a Stanley full of ice water. But yeah, let's hang out and get settled in. So first thing I'm starting out with is the e.l.f. Halo Glow, which won't be a surprise if you watched my last Get Ready With Me. I love this stuff so much. I'm probably about to give the same little spiel or rant that I did last time, but it has the prettiest glow. It's drugstore, super affordable. It has lasted me so long. I don't know if you all can see. There's like a slight line on the bottle of how much I have left, but I've had this for like a year, I think. I bought it the day it launched, and I've used it so much. I still have a ton of product, which is great. And I use shade 4 to give me a little bronze, a little extra glow. I will say though, I haven't tanned my face in a bit. Like, it's been a long time, so I do know that this doesn't match my actual skin color quite as closely as it has in the past. I've just been giving my face a little time to breathe, honestly. I can of course match my makeup to the rest of me, so I don't know, it's kind of been nice not having to worry about tanning my face. It's also that time of the month and I have some breakouts and I just feel like, you know, the less I can layer on her skincare wise, the better. Foundation, I am using one of my favorites. I'm pretty sure I've shared it on here before. I would be shocked if I haven't, but it's the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I am in the shade 2N22, but I have been in love with this for about a year. It's so beautiful. I love, love, love the coverage. I think it matches really well too, and the formula is just so gorgeous. I don't think it's too heavy. It lays really nicely on my skin. I actually was just asked on my Instagram stories recently, like, what foundations would you recommend for a summer event? And I listed this one because it would be perfect. And then the Basma Beauty Foundation Stick, because that one also has great coverage and I think would be nice if you want something that lays really lightly. But this is just so beautiful. I love it. I'm always grabbing for it. I keep coming back to it, and it's one of my favorite foundations that I've ever used. I have also fallen back in love, or just into a groove, I guess, with grabbing this Hourglass concealer. It's so funny how I love something and then, I don't know, I try to branch out, use other things, and then I don't use something that I really loved for a little bit. This is one of those. I'm like, why did I stop using this? I literally love this so much. It has really pretty coverage. I could probably go a shade darker, but to be honest, I have really been liking how brightening it is. I have the shade Cotton, and you don't need a lot of this at all, which you all will see as I start to blend out. I may have even put too much, but I probably definitely put too much. But a little goes a long way. I think this is really nice for like sculpting the face too, because I will bring this all the way up to kind of give like my jaw more of a lifted look, which, by the way, I finally have an appointment to get Botox in my masseter, and I cannot explain to you guys how freaking excited I am. I hope it's gonna be as life-changing as I think it is. Anyways, you don't need a lot of this product. I can already tell I got too much, but we will blend that out and fix it with my bronzer and my contour. It's especially perfect though for the under eyes, and if you need like a super bright lifted look, this is it. Then for contour, I've been loving this Persona contour stick in the shade Dune. This is their bronze multi-stick, that's the official name. But I remember using this when it like first came out, before it was ever viral on TikTok. It's so creamy. I love the shade. I personally tend to go for like warmer colors. I really like to be bronze rather than going for something that is cooler or even like a few shades darker to really sculpt. That's just not my preferred really style of makeup for myself, so that's why I use this shade. But there are some darker shades as well if you are somebody who really wants to contour and like super sculpt your face. But it blends out so nicely. I really love the shade. I love the warmth that it adds to my face, and it always layers well with my products. It sits well on my skin, and it wears well throughout the day no matter what I'm doing. I will usually take whatever is left over on my brush too and just kind of go around my jawline. That way it just gives a little definition, but it's never too harsh because I don't like that. I feel like we've all done that before, and you know, once you do it once, hopefully you never do it again, because it's just so jarring when you realize it. Another tip that I will often do is the Beauty Blender is my best friend. It is such a good tool. I will often just go around and tap out around my contour, around my blush, anything like that. It just helps to diffuse any harsh lines that you may have while still keeping the rest of the product intact. So anytime, if you ever think like something's too harsh while it's still cream and you need to kind of blend it out, but don't want to take away a ton of product, just use your damp Beauty Blender. You don't need to put anything on it, and just do light little taps around. I'm excited to share this blush. This is a recent find that I picked up within the last month or so, definitely on my last like Ulta haul or run to Ulta. And it's from NARS. It's their Afterglow Liquid Blush in Orgasm. I used to have the liquid blush in Orgasm in my jar, like my little container of it. It was glass. It like exploded, the top came off. So when I was in there browsing, I was really looking to see if I could find it again, and I didn't see that, but I found this. So I am not positive if it's like rebranded and this is like what I used to have, or if this product is completely different. To be honest, I don't know, but I do know that I love the NARS Orgasm line. I love the shade. I love the color, and I really wanted to try this out, and I have been liking it a lot. If you're somebody who shies away from like overly pigmented cream blushes or just products in general, this would be a good cream blush to start with, because it does have color, but it's super easy to blend out, and it's definitely more sheer than like the Rare Beauty liquid blushes, for example. So this has been really fun to use and play around with, and I just think the finish of it is super, super pretty. Look how nicely that blended out, but it still holds color. It's just not super, super in your face, but it gives some glow, and I love it. Moving on to bronzer. I don't think I've ever used this or shared this on here. I could be mistaken, but I don't think I have. Anyways, it's the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder. This is in the shade 5N, and I have just been loving this. It's really beautiful. I love the color, and the color payoff and just how it applies has been working really nicely for me. So that is what I'm going to use today. Like, how pretty is this? I just really, really love it. Let's just triple check that we are good. And I have to say, I 1000% owe that purchase to Katie Fawn. I saw her use it, I think in a TikTok, and it looked stunning. So that was an immediate add to cart as soon as I saw that video. And then for blush, I've really been liking this Benefit blush in Shelly. It's just a favorite. I think it always will be. It's so pretty. I'm a sucker for pinky coral peach shades, and this just kind of fits the bucket in all of it. It is wildly pigmented, so definitely start light. Start with light little taps so you can build it up. It's super buildable, but I love the shade. This is like so summery to me. It looks like you are just perfectly sun-kissed when you put this on. It gives me, I don't know, just radiant vacation beachy vibes, and I love it. It does have a little bit of shimmer to it, which I think is perfect. And then another little tip and trick that I have is I do go through and set under here with the translucent setting powder, but then if I feel like anything else is too harsh, I will just take the translucent powder on my little fluffy brush and I'll just go in and do some more taps and just kind of diffuse everything. My brows are just the usual. Using the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit in shade 3, right? I think I'm pretty sure it's 3.5. But yeah, no different. So I'm just gonna zoom through those really quickly. This is another recent purchase that I'm really excited to share with you guys because I have not shared a look with this on any of my channels or social media, but I have played around with it twice now since I've gotten it in. It's the Unfiltered Nudes palette by MAC. The packaging on the outside is gorgeous in my opinion, and then the shades inside I just was really drawn to. I thought they were stunning. I will be using this today and doing a little look. Somebody had commented on one of my vlogs, and it was when I literally was in my robe and had my turby towel on. I had just washed my hair, and said they really loved my makeup. Could I share what I used? And I'm using a lot of what I used from that look, but I did use that eyeshadow palette in that look, and I used the NARS blush in that look too. So hopefully I can recreate something similar, but I think the first color that I'm going to start off with is this nude shade here. It looks a little darker, but it's like a taupey brown. And I'm just gonna pop that in my crease. Just starting with light pressure, and then I kind of flick it out a little. And then to really blend it, I will dust it onto like the back part of my lid, and then again flick it outward. I do feel like I'd kind of gotten into a little bit of a rut with eyeshadow where I really was just doing the same thing over and over, which is not necessarily bad. I was into and really enjoying like a more minimal look with just something in the crease and a little brown shadow wing, and that was really it. But getting a new palette is always fun, and you know, makes trying something new and just venturing out a little bit with eyeshadow looks easy. So that's what I've been trying to do with this. I don't want to make it too dark, so we're just going to start with that for now. Then what I'm gonna do is take this shimmer shade down here. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger, super shiny, and dust this on the lid like super light, almost to make like, I just kind of want it to look like there's a little bit of light reflecting off. I don't want to go like full send shimmer lid, which is crazy. I used to be so obsessed with shimmer on the eyes, and I just don't do it as much anymore. But I think that is subtle and pretty and glowy. You guys know me, I love a glowy look. Just taking a little bit of that first brown shade, just like lightly dusting. And then I'm gonna do a shadow wing. I am not going to use the darkest brown in here, which would be this one. I'm actually going to use the opposite corner. I'm going to go for this one right here for my shadow wing color. This little brush is from Iconic London. I really like their brushes a lot. I feel like this one does a great job at stamping color, packing it on, and being precise. And I'm kind of stuck in my ways right now when it comes to mascara. I just love the Man Eater mascara from Tarte. I feel like it's so easy to use. It just glides right on my lashes. I don't have to put a lot of effort or thought into it. I just know they're gonna look good. So this is what I'm gonna go with. I still have just not gotten back into doing mascara on my bottom lashes. So just top for now. Hopefully I'll get back into that soon. We will see. But moving on to lips so we can finish this look off and complete it. I'm gonna use this pencil from NYX, which needs to be sharpened, my God. But it's in the shade Natural. I love their lip pencils. They're drugstore. I think they work great, and this color has been a favorite for some time. And I'm a little bit torn on lips, so I'm just gonna try an option, and if I don't like it, we will change it. But the first option that I'm going with is this lipstick from Huda Beauty. This is in the shade Buttercup. It's like a good pinky nude. Oh. I love this color, but I just don't know if I'm feeling it for this look. Like, my lips are feeling much darker than I was hoping for. So I'm just gonna pat a little off, and then I'm gonna go with, where is it? I wanted to use White Peach from Tarte. This is in the Juicy Lip Plump. So let's try this. This is much better. I wanted the lips to have like a little bit more pop. Like, be a little lighter. Also, if you have not tried these are amazing. I fully underestimated them before I tried them out, but they are great. They do pack a lot of color. They're super comfy, and they have like a little tingle, not a painful one, just like a little minty one. It's a plump. So I'm thinking this is going to be the final look. So let me grab my jewelry and fix my hair up really quick, and I'll be right back. Wow. I feel like a new human being. I feel like a brand new person. There's no better feeling, in my opinion, than when your makeup is finished and you have your hair done and you feel all put together. And yeah, I feel good, and when I feel good, it's gonna be a great day. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this lineup and this combination of products that I used for this look. As always, I'll have everything linked down below for easy shopping if you want to check anything out. Let me know what you guys want to see next too. It's always super helpful to hear from you guys. But just thank you so much for tuning back in and watching. Love you all, and until next time. Sweet concussion.